CPTSD. And interestingly, the source draws a parallel between the resulting symptoms, severe mood swings, intense relationship patterns, high reactivity, even self-harming behaviors, or he says it looks functionally like borderline personality disorder, BPD.
Okay, that's a really strong comparison, equating CPTSD symptoms directly with BPD.
Yeah.
Why does he make that connection so forcefully? Is he saying is BPD?
Not necessarily saying is BPD from a diagnostic manual standpoint, but rather that the outward manifestation, the emotional dysregulation, the relationship chaos looks incredibly similar. His focus seems to be on the source of that chaos being fundamentally physiological, not just psychological.
Yeah.
Which leads us to the neurobiology he discusses. The idea is that in autism, the amygdala, the brain's sort of threat detector or fight-flight center, might not prune down like it typically does during development, so it might remain larger and therefore inherently more reactive. His own psychiatrist apparently described his system as having no ramp-up.
No ramp-up.
Meaning it doesn't build gradually, it goes from 0 to 100 instantly. It's like the system is just always on alert.
Right. So when a trigger hits, and that could be, what, a harsh word? A sudden noise?
Or even something seemingly minor, like a checked tire light on the car dashboard, as he mentions.
Okay, so when that trigger happens, what's the immediate physical reaction?
The description used is really vivid. He says the body instantly shifts into a state as if it's physically falling down a flight of stairs.
Wow. Falling downstairs.
Yeah. It's that level of sudden, primal survival activation, even from what a neurotypical person might just see as a minor annoyance.
That image, falling downstairs, it really reframes what might look like an overreaction from the outside.
Yeah.
Because if your body genuinely believes it's in that level of peril, survival mode kicks in.
Absolutely.
And the brain starts shedding everything non-essential for immediate survival.
Right.
Which explains why things like compassion, active listening, calm discussion, they just vanish in an argument.
They go out the window.
Because the person isn't trying to win the argument logically. They're biologically driven to stop the perceived threat, which might be the argument itself.
Precisely. And the very tool that high-functioning autistic individuals often rely on most heavily, their intellects, their logical mind, the part they use to navigate the world and maybe mask difficulties.
It just gets completely swamped.
Totally overridden by the panic response. The intellectual analysis fails right when it feels like it's needed most.
Okay, so if the intellect is offline in those moments, and 15 years of talk therapy didn't resolve the underlying CPTSD, where does this somatic approach come in? How does it try to work by sort of bypassing that rational mind?
Well, it starts with redefining trauma, drawing from somatic thinking and recovery principles. Trauma isn't just the bad thing that happened in the past. It's seen as a physiological or emotional state that got interrupted